Hey, team out there. It's me, Lauren, the film student extraordinaire who's having a real time of a Friday night. Honestly, I'm so tired, and because of Yom Kippur, I forgot that it was gonna be Yom Kippur, so I didn't have time slash the energy to film on Wednesday night, and then Thursday because I was fasting. So I was like, "Oop, not gonna have a Friday video up in time." So I kind of thought I'd just do like a quick little chill. I have my Propel and some popcorn. Can't even see. Have some popcorn. I did have a real dinner. Don't worry. I did. This is not my dinner. I had a waffle for and fruit for dinner at the dining hall. So not the most fancy of meals necessarily, but it was better than popcorn and flavored water, I would have to say. Currently sitting on my bed, which you would know if you saw my room tour, because as you can see, I got my posters up there above me that are above the bed. Got my husband pillow thingy, whatever it's called, behind me for some support. It's just been like a very exhausting week, honestly, with um there was Yom Kippur, but I also got like slammed with work hours. Like not school work, like my job work hours. Like I had been working 1 hour a week, which I was like, I would really like a little more hours, and I was supposed to have more hours, and then all of a sudden they were like, we got you. And I didn't ask for more hours because I was like, I guess this is just what's gonna be. And then all of a sudden I worked then I got like a bunch of hours. So now I think I worked 6 hours this week, which compared to 1 hour, that's obviously 5 more hours. It's a lot. Some Something is beeping in my apartment, but hopefully one of my roommates will take care of it. So that's a lot more hours. So I was just like, whoa. I mean, totally managed with my workload. I just like wasn't like emotionally wasn't ready for the work hours. I think because I got used to like my more laid back schedule as far as work goes. And then I have like more content I needed to shoot honestly for some Instagram brands. And I have like more I need to do for that coming up, which is fun. I know I don't sound excited because I'm tired, but I am excited about it. I like that things are picking up. And then with my senior thesis film, things are honestly starting to pick up with that as well, which is kind of terrifying and a little bit overwhelming and a little bit scary, to be honest, because I don't feel like ready in a way. I started working on the script in January, and it's hard to believe that it's September and we're finally like really getting into pre-production. We've been in development the whole time. So that's just really insane to be thinking about. It's hard to leave. Like this is like my big capstone project. I'm a senior and this is what's going to be. And I know I may have been repeating myself a lot in some of my videos of late with these things, these feelings, but honestly, like I am really kind of struggling with the grasping the idea that this is my senior year and this is my last year of school. And it just feels like this semester is a weird mix because I have like my astronomy gen ed, which is super interesting, but it's a lot. Like we cover so much material every class because we have to cram in so much about the universe. So I'm definitely a little overwhelmed. We have a test in a couple weeks. And even though the class is really designed for you to succeed, I just feel like there's so much material that's going to be covered on the exam that it's like giving me some anxiety, test anxiety. I am looking forward to not having that anymore. But at the same time, then I have that class, but then I have like yoga and orchestra, which are classes technically, but they're very different kind of my brain's working, and they're not at all the same kind of like tension, obviously, especially not with yoga, for crying out loud. Then I have my film classes, and then I have like this Lord of the Rings class that I'm taking. So I have this weird mix. I have my film classes, like that's what I want to do, my industry. Those are very exciting for me. Then I have this gen ed, which is interesting but kind of overwhelming. And then I have yoga and orchestra, and then I have Lord of the Rings, which doesn't even feel like a class because I'm like auditing it. So I don't even have to do assignments. I just like read the book and watch the movie and show up. And we have these amazing discussions. And I feel like I really belong in the Lord of the Rings class, which is awesome. But it's just like such a weird mix that I'm getting this semester. And today was just like, whoa, because I had my gen ed, then I had Lord of the Rings class, and then I had therapy. I mean, I love therapy, but I just was like emotionally drained. And then I have rehearsal for math, and tomorrow I'm looking forward to it, the first football game, the home game of the season for Temple. So it's not like things are going well, but it's just mentally, like, I'm just still mentally drained a bit and, like, taxed from it, and it's hard when you have, like, all these plans and ideas, and then life's just like, but, I'm trying to do what I can, and I'm not planning on there's no more Jewish fasting holidays for, like, another year, so I will not have that, uh, suddenly failure of spirit on me to have me not film videos. For my second video, that's kind of just my little update. I appreciate the couple people who are watching this live. I know it's like much later than usual, and I really just kind of threw it out there randomly. I would do more. I like lives in the sense that I just kind of feel like I'm talking very casually. I have like my ring lights kind of over there positioned, so I have like better lighting than just like my ceiling light. But it's just very casual. I'm sorry about the moving. My computer's just like on my lap, so every time I gesture, it like shakes because I have not mastered the perfectly still legs with the flailing arms yet. Maybe one day I will. But at the same time, I can only ramble so much when I'm kind of like out of it. And I don't want to just like munch on my popcorn, even though it's right there. I think that'd be kind of annoying. So I just want to give you like this little update. Here's what I'm feeling on this Friday. Kind of just like not totally out of it, but just trying to like chill and relax because tomorrow's going to be kind of hectic. I'm not looking to like vlog. I'll probably take a couple pictures. So if you want to see what's happening tomorrow at the football game, you can check out my Instagram at Lauren.Schwartzbard if you want to see how the game goes. Otherwise, you probably will never find out. And that's honestly also probably totally okay. Hopefully they win. Please pray that Temple wins their game. And that's really it. I have some ideas coming. I also, real quick, realized I'm totally messed up. I said there was going to be 3 episodes, pre-production, production, and post-production on my Paid Connection little like film series. But as I was mentioning earlier in this video, I was talking about the development process. I completely forgot about the development phase. I think a lot of times you'll forget about that, and that's before pre-production. So it's actually going to be 4 parts. So it's going to take up literally a whole month of Fridays just talking about a paid connection. So please let me know if you want that to be every week or every other week with something in between, like on something else, in case you get like totally fed up with hearing about that. And I have like, oh, real quick, I guess like a fun little tidbit to end to the video is, so my film Paid Connection got into another film festival. This one's literally in Hollywood. It's gonna be screening in a theater. Now I've had stuff screened in theaters before, but they can use like the projector or just like a basic system. But this time they want a digital cinema package, which means like ready for a actual like cinema screen, which honestly first terrified me when I saw the words DCP. That's digital cinema package, because I was like, I've never made one of those before, and you can pay like a service to make them, but I didn't want to do that. So I found like one of my friends gave me like some tidbits for like open source software. So hopefully I did the DCP converting correctly, because I've never I mean, it's really exciting to me to have a film going in the digital cinema package. Like, that is so official. First of all, it sounds official, digital cinema package, but it just is very official for it's like the right formatting, because the sound and the video have to be kind of in different channels. I mean, they're always in different channels, but it's like very specific for an actual like cinema screen that you see like at an actual movie theater. But it just suddenly like was like, oh my God, like I'm really making like a real, like this is a movie that's going to show in like a real theater. And I really wish I could go, but I can't because it's literally going to be across the country in LA. But I'm still really excited about it. And now my poster has 3 laurels on the top of it. So I am really proud of that for myself, I gotta say. That was just like, I only just remember that because I can see the tab where I was figuring out how to send that file. They also want a trailer. I do not have a trailer for a paid connection. I'll have to throw something together this weekend so I can submit it on Monday, the whole thing. Probably just be like the clock ticks or something, and then some like dramatic moment, because I do not have a trailer yet. No one else really like required it, and honestly, I just was so busy with other stuff. I was like, who needs a trailer? I'm very relieved that for my senior film, I have an editor and cinematographer and a producer other than myself, because I was not the cinematographer, thank the Lord, but I was my own editor and producer. So I'm so excited that like these roles that I'm finding like, you just literally cannot do everything. If I was, like, maybe a full-time filmmaker, I could, but because I'm not a full-time filmmaker, I'm a full-time student with a part-time job, and I part of me student my student thing is filmmaking at the moment. It's just, like, a lot to do, and I'm really picky, and I still require my 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night. So, there's only so much I can do with that. Anyways, see, I just get distracted. I get distracted talking to people, I get distracted by myself, I get distracted by my tabs on my own browser window. But I think that's really all I have to say on this Friday night. I'm now gonna watch the documentary or docu-series, at least part of it, Lulu Rich about LuLaRoe. I'm very anti multi-level marketing, so I'm very excited to watch that. That's what I'm gonna watch with my popcorn. Propel, thank you so much, Newton 2K. I appreciate you. I am really happy about it. I'm like much happier than I seem. I think 'cause I'm just like tired. It does make me feel like maybe I have a real future in filmmaking after all. And I really needed the pick me up because this week's been crack. Yeah. Okay. I think that's officially it.